Hello and welcome. I am Dogbert here today to talk about red stars. I was going to update my infographic, but I realized that in reality, as long as you're using the character right now and you want to spend silver promotion credits on them, go for it. There's no sense in making an infographic to tell you that. The only thing that would be on the infographic is who to use to bring up the 6 red stars with the gold promotion credits and 7 red stars. I'll answer the first question. 7 red stars, either with gold promo or dark promotion. Here's a hint. Nobody gets dark promotion credits for 7 red stars. You don't need them, period. As far as who to promote 7 red stars, well, the only one I would do it with if I had the yellow stars would be Spider Weaver. She's upset the arena meta. Being a striker, you want her to do maximum damage to knock out those characters on that one hit, because they can't revive. She's essentially a legendary character we got an event for because they made it up. That's what it comes down to. If you had actually 7 yellow on her, I would say yes, buy the 7th red. Everybody else, nope. Now I would actually say yes to Hela, yes to the Eternals. I don't think there's anybody else I'd really buy 6 red on that we could buy 6 red on anymore. At least not yet. Not even like Hulkbuster. Maybe in the future we'll need him at 6 red once the team gets older, but in reality there's not too many characters that deserve 6 red. As far as dark promotion credits, well, the 3 horsemen, they're good for 6 red and dark promotion credits, and that's it. You don't need them at 7 red. That's just for people who think that min-maxing is important. In reality, you can beat them perfectly fine without being at 7 red. My Morgan's only 6 red, 7 yellow. She does fine. I still win. When I actually used her, but she's out of the arena meta for the time being. My Red Hulk at 5-5. I use him in the arena on my offense. Do I really need him any bigger if I'm winning already? No. But if I had a 6th yellow on him, I'd go for it. Rogue's an interesting one. I don't think she's really worth the 6th red now. She is quite good. Maybe in the future I'll actually buy the 6th red. Right now I don't need it. I already had Hela at 6 red. She is definitely worth it, especially if you care about war. And I can use her in the arena right now. As far as the Eternals, Icarus and Cersei, 6 red is fine on them as well. But be cautious. Their value is dropping. I no longer use them in the arena. At least not as much. There's a few counters still. But I'm not really running into that. We'll see if they come back or if they are finally out of the arena after a year. We'll have to wait and see. So the other part of this video is just talking about red stars in general. Well, I realized that the Black Panther 1 million BC extra elite credits really not that impactful, except for a small group of players who spend a lot. Let's face facts. You can only get a 4-star Black Panther 1 million BC free to play. And we all know it's going to be another year before he's farmable. So, what does extra red stars matter? Let's take a look over at Catbert. So here's Catbert. Now, I did not pull elite stars on Catbert until Black Panther 1 million BC was already in the orbs like he was supposed to be. Let me show you something. Here he is. I pulled a 6. When the hell am I going to get the extra 2 red stars after this month's event when I can only get them up to 4? What good are these 2 extra red stars really going to do me? Absolutely nothing. So, with these new characters for free-to-play, reality is only a 3 or 4 stars is actually any value to you because you're never going to get the yellow stars for a long time, and by then, the character's probably useless. Or they're out of the meta, or it just doesn't matter. Or you can just buy them with promo credits. So for a free-to-play player, this has very little impact getting an extra Elite 6 or Elite 7. In reality, to a free-to-play player, they have much lower value than somebody who spends. Somebody who spends, who can get the 5, 6, or 7th star right away, they have much higher value because they can actually use them. If you can't use it, what's the point? Now, I'm not saying 6 and 7s and Elite 5s like that, Elite 6s, Elite 7s are totally worthless to free-to-play. They could still get some older characters, not the brand newest character. The odds are low, but they could still get them. But when we look at Catbert's roster, totally free to play, if I got a 6-star on, say, Spider Weaver, how am I getting more shards? Spider-Man 2099? Here's another good example. Oh yes, the Eternals. Good luck getting those shards. Maybe one day I'll get them to 6 finally. So just think about this when you're free to play, that really doesn't make much of a difference. Really, the only ones complaining about getting the extra elite orbs are those who spend money, really. Or those who think it matters. It's really just extra lottery tickets. Because it's all chance. And it's just complaining about somebody got some extra chances that you didn't. Now, if you're on and something like that happens, you should absolutely take advantage of that because fuck Scopely. Make them do more work. Make them give you free resources. But it also comes down to when should you open your red stars as well. Well, on a free-to-play account, you'll notice one thing. I keep my basic orbs. Why? Because I might need to pull them for a 3 or 4-star character that I'm actually going to build. Now, I'm actually hoarding these to get more dark promo credits. Why? I don't have any plans on building Nakia. Black Panther, yes. Nakia, no. So, because I'm not planning on building Nakia, I'm going to pull exactly 0 red stars for her. No elite orbs, no basic orbs. I'm waiting for Dark Beast on this free-to-play account. Because what good is using these resources to get red stars on Nakia if she's just going to sit down here? Why do I only have a 3 red star Madeline Pryor? Because I don't give a crap. Not building her. Magic? Don't give a crap. Not building her. Doctor Strange? Don't give a crap. Not building him. Even Spider-Man Noir? Not building him. If these characters like here, look at that. A 6 red star Red Guardian. Never built. Totally useless. 6 red star Rifle Trooper. Yeah, like that's going to get built. Like we have time on a free-to-play account. And that's really the point. If you're free to play, think about if you're actually going to build the character before you even open a single red star for him. To be quite honest, dark promo credits are much more valuable nowadays. When you need them for all the Horsemen and future Apocalypse, and now Zombie Iron Man, and whatever other random character to decide, fuck you, they're dark promo credits now. Now let's go take a look at Dogbert. What is his strategy? Now, Dogbert is a little bit different. Dogbert has more dark promo credits than Catbert. Oops. I forgot I got extra shards that I don't need. So I'm sitting at 1,673. 1,673 dark promo credits. It would take me 3,500 if I had a 6 red star Hulk. And I can also increase Zombie Iron Man. Now, I got plenty of elite orbs, thanks to that debacle. Got my elite orbs back. But I don't really have many plans for Nakia. I might build her. I might not, because I have more resources here. I could divert some over. I don't have to be as stingy as I do in Catbert. I do have 7 basics. But chances are, on Dogbert, I'll open up some elite orbs, give it a few tries. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Then maybe I won't even build her. With these basic orbs, I'm going to get more dark promo credits. Because Archangel's coming. I need more dark promos. So, think about all these things when you go to open red stars. Am I going to build the character? Then decide how many stars how many credits you need, dark promo credits for the next Horseman or Apocalypse, or whatever random tune they decide to make dark promo credits. It's really not a simple equation, and it's going to vary player to player depending on what they plan on doing. Now, I do plan on using these bigger orbs, the 5 and even this 6 on Dark Beast. Why? Because raid team. That's why. And eventually I will get Dark Beast up there, and I'll be using him for a very long time. So a character who's going to be a raid character on a brand new raid team is going to be used for a very long time. It might be worth it for the free-to-play then to burn those orbs up, because they're going to be using that character for a long time. They might even become farmable before you stop using them. Or you might just need to build them up while you wait for the next team to replace them, aka Axemen, getting replaced by Death Seed. So, it's really not easy, unfortunately. Of course, if you're a newer player, you should be just opening them up anyway. Like, I'm talking, I just unlocked red stars. Yeah, because you need to get red stars in everybody. But those are things to think about when you're opening up red stars. The Black Panther thing really isn't that big of a deal. It's just somebody got extra scratch-off tickets. Doesn't mean they actually got what they wanted. And the people who actually got 6 and 7 Black Panthers, well, unless they're spending a whole lot of money to get him up to that level, it doesn't matter. Well, until next time, everybody.